Chapter 17. The Gift. I walked towards the grand dining hall inside the palace when I saw Haley and Kayla come out from their rooms. I saw Haley wave her hands towards me while Kayla was busy reading a book. Good morning. Haley greeted me. I smiled at her and greeted her back. Kayla lifted up her head and smiled at me. We all went to the throne room. Good morning, Your Majesty. Kayla greeted the royalties. Good morning, guys. Aurora replied and waved her hands towards us. Thea, I want you to meet the king. Queen Lyra said. As I gazed at her, face looked so happy. Are you the one who helped me? King Cassian asked. Yes, Your Majesty. Sophie replied as she bowed her. Come here, give me a hug. The king uttered and waved his hand towards us. Father, I missed you, Princess Aurora said and ran. My little princess. Come here, darling, the king replied. King Cassian and Princess Aurora hugged each other. The queen is standing looking at them full of adore. I looked away and said, I would like to excuse myself for Your Majesty. I'll go to the restroom if I may. I uttered, Sure, Thea, go back here after. The queen smiled at me as I left the dining hall. I will be Your Majesty. I replied and walked away. As I entered the restroom, I opened my palm and a white and gold flames come out as I chant a spell, making this restroom soundproof for 20 minutes. I fall into the tiles of the restroom and cry. I miss my grandma. I wonder who my parents are. Are they still alive? Do I have siblings? My chest is hurting. My tears are flowing into my eyes like a waterfall flowing unstop. I hold my chest and keep on pinching my chest. Because it's too tight and it hurts me so much, especially seeing the royal family happy as they have each other's companions. I wonder if I have a family. Or maybe I will die alone in this world. Damn this insecurities of mine. I wipe my tears away and stand up from sitting. I cast a magic into my face and my face is already have makeup like it not ruined by my tears. I looked at the mirror and fake a smile. You got this, Thea. I whispered into myself. Undo the spell inside the restroom and walked back towards the dining hall. I saw Sebastian approach me. Thea, let's go. I asked him to. Sebastian was cut off from talking when Aurora approached us and said, The king is looking for you, Thea. She said and grabbed my hand as she dragged me with her. Sebastian just followed us. It's your turn. Zari said as she looked at me. I stare back at her confused. Come, Thea. The king commanded. I stand up in front of him and bow my head. You should not do that. You are higher ups than us. The king uttered. I will give you this white long gown, as the king of South Kingdom by receiving that gift. I bestowed you also the authority to rule the royal knights, militaries and warriors. My son Prince Orion will be your second in command. You have authority to rule to save this land in future wars and lead them. The king Cassian spoke. I honor and accept this gift, Your Majesty. I replied. Thank you for finding the cure. I hope you like the gifts that I give to all of you. The king said, It's our honor to help Your Majesty. The team said in unison. Before you leave my kingdom and went to East Pillar Kingdom. Let's have a grand ball here in the palace with the nobles and duke in town. Now Janica, my niece, will bring you to the town to buy your needs for tomorrow. Janica already have the money, chose all you want. I will pay of it. Queen Lyra said to us, Take a rest everyone. I will talk to other royalties about this news. The king uttered and left. Sebastian, Creed and Frank went to the palace library. While Haley, Kayla and Sophie went to the garden having chit-chat. I left alone with Princess Aurora and Zari. Where do you want to go, Thea? Zari asked. To my room and sleep before we went later in the town. I replied. Okay. Zari, let's go to the kitchen. I told the chief that we will go to the farm. Aurora said excitedly. Again in the farm, really? Zari complained. We will bring Thea and her friends. Don't be so killjoy, Zarya. Aurora uttered. Your name is Zarya. I whispered enough for them to hear. Yes, that's her complete name. I actually don't know why this girl prefer to be called Zari. Aurora answered. Because I want to. Zari replied and walked away. Bye Thea, see you later. Aurora said. Don't forget to bring a bag. We will harvest in the farm. She added. I went to my room and sleep. Thea, I heard someone calling me, I replied without opening my eyes. Wake up, it's 3 p.m. already. We need to hurry. I heard Haley's voice as she tried to wake me up. I said as I opened my eyes and stand up from my bed. Don't look at me like that, fix yourself and get dress. I heard Zari. The girls went out in my room to wait for me. While I prepared and get dress. The moment I went out in my room I heard a voice. Let's go. Aurora said she's smiling right now, happy that much. Another voice. Cygnus. Aurora shouted in the top of her lungs. Hi there Zuri. Cygnus waved his hand to her. Hey. Zuri replied. What's up with them, are they couple? I heard Sophie asked Haley. Nope. Zuri answered. We're best friends. Aurora replied. Come with us in the farm. We will pick fruits and vegetables. Aurora shouted happily. I will come with you. Now stop shouting Aurora, if your mother will hear you. You're grounded and will stay at the palace. Cygnus said. What's your favorite fruits? Sophie asked everyone. Mango. Haley answered. Guava. Kayla uttered. Apple. Creed replied. Orange. Frank said. I love grapes. Sebastian stated. How about you Thea? Zuri asked. I like blueberry. I answered. Great. I love blueberry too. Aurora replied at me and get inside the carriage. At the farm, South Kingdom. Do you think it's free? Creed asked Cygnus. Yes, the royalties are doing this every year. All of the people from the towns will go here and grab they can. It's like a tradition here in South. Zuri replied. Wow, that nice. I can attend next year. Sophie asked Aurora. Of course you guys can. I'll tell mother about it. She excitedly replied and give us a thumbs up. The royalty and the team of Thea are busy grabbing fruits in the farm with each basket holding in their hands. Mistress. I heard Atheist called my attention. You need to find the missing power that can contribute to the sword you possessed. He said. We will, tomorrow night. When everyone is falling asleep. I answered. Chapter 18. The Magical Flower. Yesterday was tiring. We went to the farm here in South Pillar Kingdom. Everyone was busy picking some fruits and vegetables when I suddenly feel a dark aura or presence near my spot. I looked around and saw no one. I guess that person havw a great ability to hide her presence. I chant a spell without opening my mouth. I stare to the tree near me because I know that person is standing behind it. I can see her dark presence. I blink once and my power release from my hand. Without them noticing that something must wrong or we're in trouble. I still contween collectin' blueberries and grabbed some 4 pieces of apple. I took a deep breath and looked at the tree again. The person showed up with a black lace that make me cannot show her his face of what it's look like. Hey, are you okay? Sophie asked me. I nodded my head as a response. Are you done? Sebastian asked me as he handed me his hands.